Hello, my name is Dorian, and welcome to Season 2 of Community Builders, the podcast where we look for the helpers. Today, I am honored to be here with my guest, Steve Perez, the president of Chico State. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Dorian. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm looking forward to talking to you. It's a great place, a great job, and I love talking about it.
Okay, well, I've got a lot of questions, so that works out perfectly.
Yeah.
Tell me, why is Chico State essential to this community?
Lots of ways. I think when we came in, you said you've got 4 interns here working for you. So we're putting out students that are doing really good work. They're really smart. They're really hardworking. They come and they do internships. Hopefully they stay. A good portion of our students come from the rest of the state of California, outside the North State. Hopefully they have a great experience and they find a job and they stay here. And a good number of our students do that. But beyond that, we've got really talented staff, really talented faculty that are doing work not just on our campus, but outside our campus as well. That's one of the hallmarks of being part of the California State University system, and even more so here at Chico State.
What's the current student body population in Chico State?
We're getting upwards of 15,000.
Okay, and is that, what do we want to be at?
Infinity. And so I'm the wrong person to ask about that.
I love that answer, though.
But we peaked in 2016-17, we peaked over 17,000 students. Lost about 25% of them over the course of about 4 or 5 years. In 22-23, so we work in academic years at a campus. 22-23, we started back up and grew about 1.5%. Last year, we grew about 7.5%. And this year, it's looking like we'll be about 2.5%. And so we're moving back up. And it's important. It's important to us to be able to do what we do for our students. But it's important for this region, too. Each of our students spends, on average, $20,000 a year outside of campus. So the impact of our student body is significant, and we know what's important to the region.
Something I think about often is how much of this community that represents, right? 15,000 people. What's the Chico population is around 110?
That's about right.
Something like that.
That's about right.
We've got Butte as well, which has 7,000 or 8,000, something like that. We've got 4 high schools.
Yep.
1 in 5, 1 in 4 people you meet in this town is college-aged or younger. What does that mean for this community, to have it be a college town, to have there be so many young people here in Chico?
College towns are special.
Yeah.
I've lived in a college town since 1997. I worked at Washington State. We were in Pullman. When I worked at Sacramento State, we lived in Davis. I had a year in San Jose. But other than that, we've chosen to live in college towns. The energy is different. It's special. We know we matter here, but the town and the city embrace our students as well. And so it's a very good vibe. And when you get a lot of young, energetic, smart people running around, you get some pretty cool things that happen.
I love that. I always feel like Chico's music and art scene are like outrageously good for a town of this size in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, and I want it to be better.
Yeah.
From what I hear, I don't know, I've only been here for about 3 years, but back in the day, every place in town had a band that played in it regularly. And I would love to see that come back. I love live music. I love everything about the art scene. And I think we could do some really cool things here.
I could not agree more. Chico needs that. Yeah. I would love to see that coming back. I want to talk a little bit about what drives enrollment and what do you attribute the growth to?
There's any number of things that drive enrollment. Some of them are national trends. And there's a reduction in the number of college-going age people.
Why is that? Not to take us on a segue.
Just demographics. There's just fewer. And so when we look at the age of people and the age of our population across the state, across the country, the number of traditional college-age people is going down. The percent of those students that are going to college has been going down. A growing, I think, unfounded skepticism in the return on going to college. We do a really nice job at Chico State and within the CSU to provide a relatively low cost, low afterwards debt, and high paying and really good jobs for our graduates. But there's a national conversation about whether college is worth it or not, and we're trying to combat that significantly.
Where does that come from? The skepticism on the return of college, or just the less enthusiasm on academia in general?
Yeah, I don't know that I can speak to that.
Okay.
What I can say is our students do really, really well.
Yeah.
When we just got ranked, I think 27th in the country in a new ranking, and I can't remember which magazine it was, but it looked at all universities and what our students pay, what they come out with debt-wise, what income they're earning a few years out, and we're right above Harvard. And so as part of the CSU, we're one of the 22 campuses. We're proud to be part of the CSU. Our sibling campuses dominate those rankings. We just came in 9th in another ranking in the country. So the value and the return on the investment that you get from going to Chico State, I think, is unmatched.
I love hearing that. What are some of your favorite departments or paths to someone who may be considering going to Chico State and you want a big return on it?
Yeah.
What would you recommend?
They're all my favorite.
Okay. It's like choosing from your children.
That's exactly right. Every single one of our programs is my favorite, and they're all really good. We've got really talented people trying to help our students be successful. There's a couple of ones that we have that others don't.
Tell me about it.
And so I'll highlight those. We've got a really good construction management program, and what an offshoot of that has been our concrete industry management program.
Oh, interesting.
And it's partially funded by the concrete industry. We're one of 5 in the country that has this degree that is funded by the concrete industry because they need more workers. And so you come to us in this program, you're going to get a scholarship, and you're going to get a nearly 100% job placement before you graduate. We've got one of 4 glass blowing programs in the state.
Oh, interesting.
We've got forensic anthropology, and we have a lab, but we're getting a new one, a human identification laboratory.
Wow, there's a lot of exciting technological advancements in that field.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
right. So great computer science. Really, we talked about art and music. We've got a really great art college and performing arts, visual arts, humanities. I had a very, 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 very small part in Little Women last year.
That's awesome.
And they're just really, really talented people. So I'm really proud to be associated with them.
Tell me about the faculty, the staff.
Yeah, the faculty and staff here, and a lot like the people in town and our students. We've all made a choice to be here. We've all chosen to come to Chico and stay here. And that matters. It matters because people care. They care about each other. I never have to wonder whether our faculty and our staff are going to help support our students and are going to care about them. They show it every day, every single day they come to work. Same is true for people in town. You walk around, people want you to love it here because they love it here. Right. And that vibe, you can feel it, and it makes a big difference.
In the realm of community building, I mean, what could be more impactful than 15,000 plus students spending $20,000 each in the community outside of campus every year? How do we tell that story better to this community so that it's seen and understood that Chico State is like a cornerstone of the entire economy of this town?
I don't know that. I think people do understand that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, when I talk to city leaders, county leaders, grassroots organizers, everybody knows what Chico State means to this community. What I would like to emphasize is how much the community means to Chico State. That relationship goes both ways. And so we're here to support what people need. We're here to help what people want to find out, what they need help with. That's why we work here. Our mission as what doesn't sound like a super exciting kind of university, we're what's called a regional comprehensive university. Doesn't sound great. But our role is we're all about success of our students. That's our number one priority. We do impactful, important research, scholarship, and creative activity, and we try to help build up our community. And that's part of what is special to me about being part of the CSU, but in particular Chico State, because I don't think there's a region that depends more on its local university success than the North State depends on us, and then Chico depends on Chico State. So we take that very seriously. I'm very proud of it.
What do you want to see in these next couple years out of Chico State? How would you like to see it grow? What are your hopes?
We will continue growing our enrollment.
Yeah.
We need to build probably some more student housing. We're going to start that process, but that takes years. But we'll keep bringing students in. I want them to have the absolute best experience they possibly can. And then I want people from the community coming on campus and experiencing what we have to offer. We had a couple of concerts last year where we invited the community to it. We have all kinds of things in Laxon Auditorium.
Yeah.
And so when you come to something at Laxon, come downtown and eat at one of the restaurants down here. Come by here and say hi to my friends at Metric Cosmetics.
Hi.
Yeah. And experience everything Chico has to offer. That's what I'm looking forward to. This is the first semester since COVID that it has felt something like before COVID. You walk around and people are smiling. There's a lot of people. People are out and they're doing things, and it feels really good. It feels like college again.
That is music to my ears, and a perfect place to switch gears a little bit, because I want to ask about you. Mm-hmm. How did you come to find yourself in this position? Is this something you were born to do from day one? What was your path that brought you here?
Yeah, I don't know what I could speak to what I was born to do.
Okay.
I don't know that I figured that out yet. Someday maybe. I am very, very happy to be in the position that I'm in. Very fortunate to be. This is my 25th year in the CSU. Wow. I worked at a couple other places prior to that. And as I said, I worked in and lived in college towns for a long time. And there was a day when I went home and told my wife, I said, hey, I think maybe we want to try to be a president. And it felt kind of weird because it seems a little more egotistical than I feel like I am to say, yeah, that's something I can do. And we talked about it, and we talked about what it means and why. And the why is how do we help here 15,000 students, 2,000 to 3,000 employees, and 110,000 people in town do well. If we do our jobs well, I think people benefit from it, and that feels good. Yeah. That makes me feel proud. And so we said, all right, well, we love the CSU. We love Northern California, so we're going to focus there. And then we took my son on a tour through Chico State when he was looking at colleges, and we thought, wow, look at this place. This is something else. And it fit everything we wanted. Yeah. And so when we got the opportunity to apply for the job, I'd already been here as the interim provost for a little while, so I actually knew what it was like to live here, work here, loved it. I fell in love with our students and our colleagues and our town, and so it really, you're looking at the luckiest person in the world.
We are lucky to have you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned something that I think is kind of at the core of what I'm interested in with this whole series, which is that you had a moment where you were like, I think I want to be president. And then you had a second guessing moment of saying, like, that seems like, what you said, you say arrogant.
Arrogant's a better word, yeah.
Right, a little, but then you really took a second to think about your why, and you realized it's because you want to help, and you went for it. To someone else who may feel in that position, right? I think I could do bigger things. I think I could help at a higher degree. I think I could make more consequential decisions for myself, for my family, for the community, and is maybe intimidated by that. What advice do you have to someone to understand that it's actually is the best use of your abilities to lean into the biggest decision-making position you can find?
Well, first let me say, I know it's a privilege to be able to choose, to be able to think about what job I want to have, and think about where I can make the most impact. Not everybody has that choice, and so I know that I'm fortunate to be able to do that. But the way you phrased the question of somebody who's thinking about whether they should take a job where they're going to have an impact, they've already got it in them. They're already thinking about that. And so there's self-doubt anytime you're making a change. There's self-doubt anytime you're wondering, can I do that? But that's those people, they're introspective, they're caring, they're thoughtful, they're going to be successful. The advice is say yes, just try it. So say yes to everything and see where your opportunities land.
I love that. And it leads into something I'm interested in, which is first time of their family enrollment, right? And there's a better phrase for that.
Yeah, it's first in your family, first generation.
Tell me about your experience with that. And does Chico State provide an opportunity for folks whose family hasn't gone to college or encourage college?
Absolutely. Almost half of our students are first-gen students. Wow. So first generation in their family.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. And that's been the case at universities that I've worked at throughout my career, and it's surprising to me, right? Eventually you feel like you're going to have fewer than that, right. But we continue to have students coming to us without a background in higher education throughout their family, and to me it's awe-inspiring.
Absolutely.
That I had a student one time come to me, and this is when I was a provost, and we were talking, and he said, Provost Perez, you have to understand, he was a first-year student. Last year, we had to raise our hand to go to the bathroom in high school, and now you expect us to know how to do everything.
Wow.
And that's not fair. That's not a fair expectation. And so we try as hard as we can to have support mechanisms, support systems, others around, so that students who don't know what to do and feel like, I don't even feel safe asking what to do because then I'm going to reveal that I don't know.
Right.
Look, ask. We're just sitting there waiting to help, and we try to proactively. If I see somebody walking around with a dazed look on their eyes, we say, "Can I help you?" And Chico State is really, really good at that. So we've got multiple programs that work with first-gen students, students from different backgrounds, different cultures, and making sure that they can find a home at Chico State.
I'm assuming there are some success stories there. And do you have any anecdotes or any example of someone who is maybe first in their family who experienced a great return?
We got 15,000 of those great stories. But we made a video of a student, and she was first gen, was from north of here, came to campus, kind of wanted to be an engineer. She was a woman, didn't see as many female engineers as we all want to see, and wondered, is this for me? Our faculty encouraged her. She did great, super successful, and now she's designing water programs in her hometown. And so the video shows her dad talking about how proud he is of her. And I'll tell you, we showed that video at our board of trustees meeting, and everybody was crying. Including myself. But that's a fan, and that's just one of, as I said, 15,000 stories that we've got. Each one of our students comes from a unique background with their unique skills and their unique challenges, and they all find a place to be successful. It feels really good.
As the father of a young daughter, that it absolutely hits me right in the
she'll
heart.
be welcome at Chico State when she's ready.
Careful what you wish for.
No,
she's excited. It'll be about 45 minutes at the rate she's going.
Okay,
she's
good.
7, but
good.
Yeah,
Have her come by my
6.
office.
Okay, I will. It was interesting that you touched on we don't see as many women in engineering. What can the community be doing to encourage that? Because I fully agree. We want to see more of that.
Yeah, no, we just keep encouraging our young women. They can do it. They don't always know they can do it. Just keep encouraging them to do whatever they want, whatever they dream of, they can. And we'll be there to help them. Did
your family encourage you?
Yes. I'm not a first gen. My dad had both my parents were physicists.
Oh, wow.
My dad got his PhD. My mom would have, but she had me. And in the 1960s, as hard as it is to be a student parent now, probably harder then. And so she never finished, but they certainly encouraged me to go to college, and dream and do whatever I wanted to do.
Do you have kids?
I do. I have 2 boys.
Are they interested in college?
They are done.
They're done.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I have a 28-year-old and a 25-year-old
awesome.
sons. Both went to school, graduated, and very happy and very successful right now. Which is all, as a parent, that's all you're gonna need to wish for.
Could not agree. How did you encourage them? Was it like you have to go to college or you're in trouble? Was it like let's explore your interests? What was your philosophy or your approach to getting them into college?
So it should be what's going to help your child be happy, be healthy, and get to where they want to be.
I love that.
What do they want to do? That's a lot to ask of a teenager.
Yeah.
And so I changed my major 4 times. I wanted to be the center fielder for the Los Angeles Dodgers. It did not turn out that way for me.
Yet.
That's right. No, it didn't. It's safe to say I'm not going to be the center field. The first job I applied for out of college was with the Dodgers.
Okay.
And I wrote them a letter that said, I've always been a Dodger fan. I will work for you basically for free and do anything you want. And I got a very nicely worded letter, thanks but no thanks.
Well, so, they wrote back.
Yes, they did, but I'm probably not going to do that.
Okay.
And it's okay. You change what you do in college. You change what you do in school. You change your career. That's all okay.
Yeah.
But if you can come out of the end of the day, first of all, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, and if you can help other people be happy and healthy, it's a good way to do it. So with my kids, that's what we tried to promote. How are you going to do things that are going to be good for other people?
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Tell me about Chico, the community in general. Why is this place so special? Outside of our incredible university, we have a downtown. We have more trees than just about anywhere in the universe.
That's right.
What is your favorite thing about this town?
It's the people here, and that's what makes any place, is who you're going to be around.
Yeah.
And as we were talking about earlier, the people here care about Chico. They
Yes.
care about each other. And that can lead to sometimes high tension conversations, but it's only because everybody cares. That's what's special, and you can feel it when you're here. It's a good size, and so we sort of talk about the generic things about a town. It's a little over 100,000 people, so that means you're small enough that you're going to run into people you know anywhere you go, which matters. But it's also big enough that we have a mall and we have a lot of resources that people can take advantage of. So it's a good combination.
Farmers markets, food.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite restaurant in town?
I do, but I like them all.
Okay. We'll keep it diplomatic. Yeah,
That's right. They're all good. And it all depends on what you're looking for,
Yeah.
what kind of food you're looking for.
What's something that you wish more people knew about Chico State?
Where we were, what it's like to be a student here, what the town is like. Right? I do say we're probably not the right college for everybody. Right? If you want to go to a university which is in the heart of an urban center, this is not it. If you want to go to a place which is in a nice college town where you're going to get a great college experience and unbelievable academic programs among people that are going to help you and nurture you, this is the place for you.
To someone who may be deciding between somewhere in Southern California or Chico State, what's your pitch for Chico State?
So I grew up in Southern California.
Okay.
So did my wife. And when we look around here, this is what we saw college was supposed to look like when you're watching TV or in the movies. There's an Instagram. I think we put it out, but I'm not positive. It could have been Downtown Chico Business Association. Somebody did an Instagram post of 20 reasons Chico and Chico State are like the Gilmore Girls.
Oh,
So go look at that. That's what it's like here. And you're paying a CSU price. So you're getting this experience at a relatively affordable rate. It's not nothing, but we try really hard to keep it as cheap as we possibly can. And so that if what you're looking for is college town experience and in a beautiful place, this is it.
And an amazing return.
Yeah.
Tell me about the job itself. So, to someone, I fall into this category who doesn't exactly know what the president of a
On any given day, I don't know what I'm doing either.
So that's interesting, and I think that maybe somebody listening to this who doesn't know that this is a path or an option for them, that to me is appealing. It changes every day. Is it just hiring, firing, and perspiring, or is there? Give me a little bit of a day.
So what did I do today? I got up early. Actually, I'm participating in a study that somebody's doing in our exercise science program. So
cool.
I was hooked up to a bunch of stuff and rode on a bike for a little while this morning. So I interacted with the faculty members, some students doing that. Then I had a meeting with our executive committee of our academic senate, sort of talking about how do we want policies to play out, how do we want to do some things. Then I get to be on this fantastic podcast talking about the things that I love. And so I highly recommend it. And so that's super fun.
Yeah.
This afternoon, I'm going to have some open office hours. And so I've got I don't know whether it's a staff member, faculty member, or student coming in and talk about something.
Well,
Going to an event tonight. What I'm not doing today that happens on other days is talking to alums or supporters or donors, legislators, city council members, talking about what could we do better, how could we partner better to have our students have a better experience, have our faculty and staff do better things. I go to Long Beach, which is where our chancellor's office is, about once a month for trustees meetings or presidents meetings. In November, I'll be at various different places at conferences talking about and learning about what universities are doing. It's and you said any given day, it might be different. It's any different hour. It could be something different. And none of that talks about the amount of time that we get to interact with our students and our colleagues and watch the great things that they're doing, which is super fun.
I'm interested to hear about what kind of things the donors are interested in hearing. I remember you gave an excellent presentation at the State of the City this year, and I'm wondering if that's a little bit of the kind of stuff that you say to those donors, and talking about the path that we're on and how Chico State becomes stronger and better every year.
We talk about that.
Yeah.
A good number of our supporters and our donors are our alums. We've got over 190,000 alums, a lot of them in this area, but most of them in the state of California, but all over, who had a really good experience here.
Yeah.
And they want to make that possible for others. And so oftentimes people are interested in supporting our students directly with scholarships or other support that we might be able to provide for students. Other times they had a great experience in a particular program, and so they want to support that. Like our CLIC, the Chico Legal Information Clinic. Wonderful program where our students, it's all undergraduate run. Our students are interacting with the community, and they can get free legal advice by coming in. They've got a part of a program that's in a prison, and they're talking to inmates and helping them get some information. So people that have gone through that program loved it, as they should. It's fantastic. Yeah. And when they go on and are successful, they want to help other students go into that. Other things are buildings, or people want to support things they're passionate about.
Yeah.
And we have the ability to give them access to that like nobody else can. If you want to support students, we're it for you. And so it feels good to be able to put somebody's passions together with helping a student.
Which of those programs do you see growing the most in the next few years?
That's a great question. I'd love to have them all grow, and they all will. We're going to get significant demand, I would imagine, for programs that are artificial intelligence relevant and enhanced. Our faculty are working really hard to figure out what does it mean for all of our disciplines. And we don't know. I was asked,
and that shows you've done your research.
Yeah. 2 weeks ago, I got asked, what are you going to do to prepare students for 10 years from now? And we don't know what 10 years from now is going to look like. What we need to do is prepare our students, help them be smart, help them be agile, help them be flexible and dynamic.
And to learn how to learn.
That's right.
Well said.
Yeah.
I'm interested to ask a little more about AI, if I may.
You can. I'm not an expert on it, so
but it affects my industry too.
Sure.
And it's coming so fast.
You're right.
Gather myself here. What do you think is the single biggest impact, like this semester, that AI has had?
I don't know. We're all trying to figure out what does it mean for everything. How does it's going to impact every discipline. How that's the case, it's not clear. We're going to count on our faculty to figure out how to do that. They're the experts in their areas. It's going to be art history. It's going to be exercise science. I was just talking with those individuals. One of the students said they just got 300,000 data points from me this morning. So how do you analyze that?
That was you hooked up to the machine?
Yeah. And so AI might be able to help with that. It's any number of ways. We need to be able to harness the power, and there's always going to need to be a human in the room to analyze, to guide, to interpret results that are coming back. You can play with it and get wrong answers pretty easily. And so you got to have somebody to be able to critically think and critically look at that information and be able to figure out what's right.
Are you overall more optimistic or pessimistic about
I am
it?
always overall more optimistic about whatever question you're going to ask me. I'm a relentlessly positive person.
And I can't even tell you how much I love that answer. And that's what I want to hear from every president, right? That's amazing.
Even when things are hard,
that's right.
We got to look for the positive.
That's right. You got to look for the helpers.
Yeah.
President Perez, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's been my pleasure. Thanks for asking me.
Great time.
Me too.
To you. I look forward to talking more. If you're interested in Chico State, please check out their website. Do some research on this guy. He is everywhere in town. You can find him at events and anywhere that good things are happening. You'll find President Perez.
Thank you very much. That feels good.
Here at Community Builders, we believe that building community doesn't mean thinking the same thing. It means working towards a common goal. And together, we can find the unity that will grow this town to what we all know it can be.